Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
To throw, it's Raiola. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Throws it to the right. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Cornhuskers will send their punt team onto the field. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here's that defense shifting again. Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
7, Nebraska, 0.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll run it to the right side. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Second by quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
On the move now. Escapes the pocket. Tough to shovel a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Cornhuskers looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Because this is what I love about the legacy of the Nebraska linebacker is the ability to get after the quarterback like this. I mean, think about some of the guys that you and I have had a chance to watch wear that uniform. Back in the old days, it was that half jersey, right? Guys like Trev Alberts and Broderick Thomas and Terrell Farley in the mid-90s on that national championship team. And Levante David, who's a great pro, but got it all started right there in Lincoln.
Well, the defense knows it might take more than one tackle to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball. Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Oh, he makes the catch. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The shotgun handoff here. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas Tech 14, Nebraska 0.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to throw. It's Raiola. a short completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Inside the 10. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now.
Texas Tech 14, Nebraska 7.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Dreamer. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First and 10 play coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. He gets loose. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now for PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas Tech 21, Nebraska 7.
Bringing it out. It's Bell. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position. To throw, it's Raiola. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
That makes the score. Texas Tech 24, Nebraska 14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here's a good throw off the play fake. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the option play here. QB decides to keep it here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back. It's Morton. With the catch, it's Joyner. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Caught in the backfield. It's Carter. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Getting set. Here's second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught behind the line. It's Carter. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Brought down at the 38-yard line.
will go for it. A quick throw out left, complete. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Big conversion for this offense, and for the defense, it's one thing to simply allow a first down, but entirely different thing when you realize the offense doesn't fear you. And this is exactly what happens here.
The Red Raiders have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's reeled in. It's Joyner. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Looking to pass, it's Morton. Short throw to the back, easy completion. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Texas Tech! Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution of that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Texas Tech, 28. Nebraska, 14.
Huskers will kick this away to begin the second half. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Scanning the field. It's Morton. Here's the throw deep downfield. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. And looking to throw now on first down. He lets it go on the move. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Huskers. Look out, whole different game now.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21.
Texas Tech, 28. Nebraska, 21.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Send the back in motion. Toss play to the running back going left. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for some space. It's Joyner. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Red Raiders with first and 10 here. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Grab behind the line, it's Joyner. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Breaks free. Some hard running there through a tackle. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love those positive yards on first and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Receivers are bunched together. Grab behind the line. It's Joyner. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This offense cannot be stopped.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35. Nebraska 21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. That's reeled in. It's Hunter. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught. Second down now. To the air, it's Raiola. Gets made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass rush closing in. Gets into space at the 50. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
First down. Looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Short connection to the tight end here. Touchdown, Cornhuskers, as they come roaring back now.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Nebraska 28.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Texas Tech offense will take over. First and 10.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Hit as he released it, and it falls incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Toss play to the outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking himself, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Back to pass. It's Morton. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. He's got it in the open. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
They try to sneak it for the first.
Good for Red Raider.
1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
Nebraska, 28.
First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. It's Joyner. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive, go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver, comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Morton. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Chewing clock with the running game. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. The Red Raiders will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. They'll kick it away here. And the returner blocked down by the coverage team. Here backed up at their own 9. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Second down, they're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the Huskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they'd given up, but here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
Looks like he's going to run it. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, the defense had an opportunity here to really kind of seal this game, and instead they allow the quarterback scramble to pick up some big yards and get a first down and get out of bounds.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll test the right side here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. What a catch! The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. To the air, it's Raiola. It's an outbound, the catch made, and he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. Clock is stopped.
You know, here in the 4th quarter with the lead, and you're the defense, I don't mind giving up some completions, but you can't let these guys get out of bounds and save the clock.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Cornhuskers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. To the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. You know, the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. In the remaining time, can they get into field goal range, or do they get more aggressive and push the ball downfield, take it out of the kicker's hands? Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Now here comes the flea flicker. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So here comes our first play of overtime. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Makes the grab, a chance to score. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? We can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Using his legs, it's Joyner. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So now it's first and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. The quarterback just sneaks it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for two and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
That ties the game.
So one overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Design quarterback run. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Looking to throw. It's Morton. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
The offense comes up on 3rd and 1. They'd love to convert, but they don't want to make a mistake. You've got to give your kicker a chance here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Wants to throw it. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime.
Nebraska, 42.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On the move now. Touchdown, Huskers. The answer here in OT.
Well, they did the tough part here by coming up with this touchdown. The game is tied. Now, of course, the rule in that second overtime, you got to go for 2. Let's see what their favorite 2-point play is and see if they can win it.
Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Makes a quick catch. And run it in. The conversion works and gives them a 2-point lead here. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.